What is going on, Busta-Grill, Busta Crypto? So I want to get a quick video out to help support the community and also give you an update on Spritz. I actually use it today, and I actually think it's pretty amazing. All right, stay tuned. All right, so real quick, the first thing I probably want to talk about is the marketing DAO. So, you know, one of the leads, or the lead on the marketing DAO, is Drip Coach. So if you don't know Drip Coach, it's kind of surprising if you don't. If you're part of Drip community, if you're new to the Drip community, Drip Coach Change 360, or Dripping for Poverty was his old name. Then I know you got to be old school to know that STI, or Scott the Investor, called him out. It's like, why do you have such a long freaking name? Anyway, I think it's actually pretty cool. Community, it's kind of funny sometimes when it all comes together. Anyway, I've been wanting to do this video for a while. There's a lot going on. The AMA was yesterday with with Forex, and to be honest with you, it's actually pretty cool because I know they had this going on, and then if you saw my video on I want to put my brick in and try to figure out ways that I can provide value to the community, as opposed to just saying like, why is it like this, and like why do we accept it, and things like that. And I feel like there's other community members, obviously not everyone has to be on YouTube, right? But in general, that are voicing their own opinions and doing things about it, not just saying like, it sucks and why does he do it that way and whatever. But the reality is, and I think Drip Coach actually did say this right in his last couple of videos, is that, Forex, he doesn't really have to do anything, right? Honestly, he doesn't, right? He's giving us a platform that's giving us 1% a day, right? It's still paying, like everyone keeps saying, it's still paying, right? But what are we going to do as a community to make sure it's still paying more than what it's paying today, right? And I think that's kind of what the issue is in everyone's minds, right? And everyone's thoughts is like it shouldn't be at 40 cents, right? It shouldn't be at 50 cents, right? We all believe all-time high is at 197. I don't know, right? But it should be $1, $2, $3, whatever, right? Because price does matter, and I hate the idea that price doesn't matter. It really irks me because it doesn't speak the truth for how we feel about something, right? I mean, if you have a max wallet right now, that max wallet, I was just going to say in general, it's probably about 13,000, right? 11,000, 12,000, 13,000 when Drip is at 40 cents. When Drip is at $1, that's 27,000. When Drip is at $2, that's 54,000, right? I mean, price does matter. The reality is you have risk money in these things, but at the end of the day, do you want your risk money to be 50 cents or $1 or $2 or $3 in a protocol that you truly believe in? And I think it's ridiculous to me when we hear that price doesn't matter, because it does. And if it doesn't for you, it doesn't for you, but for me it does. And how do we as a community continue to build on something that Forex has given us? And he has, right? He has given us something that hasn't got exploited, right? Knock on wood, right? That's still been running for almost 2 years as of April 22nd of this year, right? He's going to continue to add utilities, I guess, in theory, right? And I'm not trying to be sarcastic or try to say that with, a chip on my shoulder or tongue in cheek, whatever you want to say. I'm just saying, like, until he delivers something that he's been talking about for the last 6 months or a year, we're still kind of like, But, AMA was positive. I would agree it is positive, but I'm still cautiously optimistic. All right, so I'm kind of rambling a little bit here, but all I'm trying to say is that I think it's great when you have community members doing things for a protocol or a contract that we all believe in. And at the end of the day, do we want to see 40 cents? Do we want to see 25, 23 cents again on the DEX? We don't, right? So these guys at Girls, Pixar Dogs, I'm not sure how many people are. I think there's like 5 or 4 or 6 people in it. Anyway, Drip Coach has done a better job than I would do in terms of explaining what it is. So I'm just going to go back to one of his initial videos on the DAO and kind of what it is. And so I'll just let him talk, and you guys will just listen to it.
what are we about? We are a Drip Marketing DAO, a group of 6 passionate investors in the Drip network ecosystem. Our mission is simple yet profound: to take over the marketing and onboarding of new users to the Drip Garden from English-speaking countries in Asia. We firmly believe that the Drip network is the future of DeFi and cryptocurrency, and we want to share this vision with as many people as possible. Our team is made up of marketing experts and graphic designers who will leverage proven sales funnel strategies and tips from traditional retail to reach our audience. As an independent team from the official Drip development team, we are solely led by the community. We will work tirelessly to ensure that the Drip network becomes the go-to platform for all crypto enthusiasts in the region. Our vision is clear: to make the Drip network the most accessible, user-friendly, and reliable platform in the industry. By doing so, we can empower millions of people to take control of their financial freedom and join a community that is truly making a difference in the world. So that is...
I mean, I can't say it better than that. I know he's reading it, but at the end of the day, I didn't want to not do it justice. So another thing, he posted, directly on one of my videos I talked about earlier that I want to put my brick in, and he says that you're hitting on the reason I built a DAO. A dev is a great start, but for me, it comes after marketing and having sustainable income streams. So the path I put for the team is to get the DAO working. Ad spend is being offset from the devs in the garden. Our Facebook and our median is monetized from traffic. Extra monies goes towards building a new landing page and onboarding experience for the marketing. For the marketing, that's where the dev comes in. To make entire sales funnel process and give the community, that's my 2 Satoshis and a path that we're rolling with. Glad to see other people in the community are putting their brick in. All right, so there's a couple ways that you can get involved, right? One of them is actually kind of easy. You just use their link for the Drip Garden. That's one easy way to do it. Another way is actually, if you start a new wallet, you can actually use them, use their link, and then start a fresh wallet that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them moving forward in terms of hydrating or planting in the garden. So let me just go do that now. You guys will see it live. So right now I'm getting about 6 or 7 LPs. So let me just go continue on the plant seeds, and I'll go ahead and plant, and I'm going to plant this $27, and it's going to go to them. So plant, acknowledge. And it's using their referral link, right? So essentially they get a percentage of whatever you're planting. So do that. And you know what? At the end of the day, please leave a comment if you you still have questions about what they're doing. But to be honest with you, it's probably better to go directly to Drip Coach and then post in one of his videos about how to get involved. But I will leave links in my description and also in the comment section of how to use their referral link for the Drip Garden, and then also Drip Coach's actual YouTube channel. But I'm pretty sure if you're subscribed to mine, I'm pretty sure you know his as well. The other thing I want to talk about real quick is Spritz Finance. Man, I've been using this thing for the last 2 weeks. I did a bill pay or off-ramp today. The off-ramp literally showed up in hours to my bank account. Now it shows pending available. It actually showed available in terms of my Chase account. So it was kind of crazy. And it wasn't a small amount of like $100, right? It was like a couple grand. So it showed available literally the same day, like 2-3 hours later. And I don't know what else to say. You can use it to pay bills. You use it to spend. So it'll give you a credit card that you can use. And I did hook it up to my Apple Pay. You can just pay a bill. Like if you set up all your bills on here, you can pay. So I set up my mortgage on here as well. Off-ramp, obviously off-ramping from crypto to to your bank account. It all works. I mean, my referral or my link for if you want to get free, I think it's $50 or $100. Don't quote me on that. But we both get it. Use it, great. You don't use it, use someone else's. But at the end of the day, it's working for me, and I use it today. And like I said, not just for like $100, so a good amount of money. Anyway, if you like this content, hit that like. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs up twice. If you're not subbed, I don't know why. And all right, everyone, have a good rest of your day. Peace.